Okay, let's turn this quest in.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoj isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dhalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravosht what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
These guys didn't even want to see each other
Knowing him,
a couple
he'd let
quests
you in
back.
anyway.
Now they're being all friendly.
Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
An hour 20, we've only finished one quest.
Sid,
Started a whole bunch, though.
I've got something for you.
Probably gonna end up turning a whole bunch of them in at once. Oh, a seal. A cracked anvil, of course.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for
Ooh,
generations.
nice.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravoged in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. between the two of us. I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Well, you want to also read Berserk Noob? Well, once I get it and read it, I'll let you know how it is. But from what I hear, it's excellent. So, I doubt my opinion is going to be much different. Well, that's interesting. We can't get to this quest. Unless there's like another way to get there. What should we do next? I guess let's do this one. The Gilded Path. Well, at least those two are getting along now. Actually... Oh, that's probably how you get to this one. You gotta walk from here. Oh, you know what? Let's not forget it. For like the 5th time, we need potions. We died a couple times today, just from not having any potions. And we can see what kind of sword that is.
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Excalibur. No. Well, that's what we already have.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Oh, don't.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not
I
much
doubt we
bothered
can make this
either way.
weapon right now. Gonna need a whole bunch of shit, probably. We might have it.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
I was hoping you'd be
funny,
done with it already.
But none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Literally bringing all the side quests together. Or all the side quests in this one chain all together for one weapon. At least I don't have to go and get
Well,
items.
bugger me. We actually did it.
I sure hope it's a huge upgrade. And it looks pretty cool. And it does.
The sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here,
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
You know, it kind of sours the sword when you hype up this sword so much, and while you're giving it to me, you're just like, "Oh yeah, here, take this. Here's a list of items. We can make a way better sword." A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. Necessary for crafting the sword. Goddard Damrung. Now Ragnarok is a common name, or a name that's appeared in Final Fantasy before. I think the airship in Final Fantasy VIII is called Ragnarok, but Goddard Damrung, never heard of it. Ancient Ashen legend purports that one day the Age of Dominance will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons that set the land ablaze, cleansing it of its foulness and allowing for its rebirth. A clash they call Ragnarok. I guess we can take a look at the recipe. See how much of an upgrade it is. Let's see how much of an upgrade this one is. I can't imagine it's too much. 25? Not bad. Probably one of the biggest upgrades we've had in quite a while. They're not usually that much. Now let's see.
To what do I owe the honor?
Wait. This quest not finished?
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best.
No, I guess you just wanted to talk about it. Now what is
So
this
would
weapon?
we.
What? You're not. Oh, it's at the bottom. 375. Oh, we need to make it from. Need to make it from the Ragnarok. So it looks like the bottom, dark steel and primitive battle horn are both hunts. Man, we need to get 2 of the dark steel. I wonder if we have to do like 2 different hunts. I don't know about that other one though. Oriclum. 3 of those. I don't think I've ever seen that.
That it?
Well, and that's a
Fine.
huge upgrade. That's like what, 50 to damage and 50 to magic. And I guess let's just take care of all the stuff here before we head out. We also did get a letter. Wonder who this is going to be by. Hopefully not another side quest for me to do. In loss, there will be found. Oh, Louise. It's hard to believe that Theo's gone. Every morning I awake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not, and it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have together. As long as I still have the caravan, he will ever be with me, and I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Now we're starting to fill these out. There's still so many missing. Crazy. Okay, and I think let's get our free item. And then continue on with these side quests.
Come back.
These are taking way too long.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
I guess they are going to take the whole stream. If we're lucky.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
Talisman of Primate.
Here you are.
I wonder
Come again.
we
I
actually
may have
haven't
more.
checked any of those accessories in such a long time. We've pretty much had the same 3 accessories since the beginning of the game. Yeah, we don't need that. Healing potency, wind damage, judgment bolt. That might not be too bad. Thunderstorm. I don't think I even used that. Torgal's attack potency. Where's that? Where's the one we just got? Increases Lionheart tonic. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
forget it. Actually, let's check the abilities now that we're at it. It's kind of funny that I really haven't touched any of these beginning abilities in forever. I don't even use them. I could probably fight so much better if I got a handle of all these abilities instead of just mashing square. Why change now? All right, back to this. Actually, try to finish some of these side quests instead of doing pieces of all of them. Okay. Hopefully this is the right way, since it is going to be a new map. So I see that you're playing Final Fantasy VII, noob. And just watching somebody else play Final Fantasy VII makes me want to play it again. That game's so good. The original. I mean, the remake's good too,
No
but
mistakes.
that original is something special. You're not playing Final Fantasy VII? Aren't you? Aren't you uploading episodes to Final Fantasy VII? No, I don't think so. Do I? Could have sworn you were uploading It's weird. What the hell am I thinking of? Are they just old videos? Didn't you already... Now I have to I have to see what the hell I was looking at.
Oh no.
Damn. A lot of dead people.
You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors.
Enough. Enough. You're finished. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
Oh, I don't think I've seen this guy before. Yeah, I think I did confuse you with somebody else. Whoa. Yeah, this guy used to come to my channel, Fudge. I don't know how I got you guys confused. Names start with F. What the hell? It's like the first mech in this game.
Give me thunder!
Hey, you remember Fudge? Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while in the chat. He does live on the other side of the country, so you can't really blame him. Like super early for him, I think. Dude, what the hell? That thing is
Thanks, boy.
not easy to dodge. It does a ton of damage. Hopefully that kills him. Oh, I actually wasn't paying attention to how much damage our new sword was doing. And just like that, level 40.
Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Yeah, who are we to argue
Cyril
with
told me
that?
of your work here, and I agree to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Well, we could say a lot of things about these guys, but they sure are devoted.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey, I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Hey, you never know. Maybe if they didn't do the survey, it would have been too. You couldn't do it anymore. I don't know. I mean, I kind of agree with Clive. Should have kept your brothers alive. You guys can get more done if there's more of you. I mean, they were just complaining in yesterday's stream that there's not enough of them. Well, no shit if they keep dying like this.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Yep, not the smartest lot. Something about being too devoted.
Thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute, and we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind, and it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
He never agreed to get an escort. Something tells me he's not going to do it. Breath of Ice. Ice Age. And what's the point of having a cooldown reduced by 1.5 seconds when the cooldown is like 60 seconds? It's almost like nothing. It'd be one thing if it was like a 10-second cooldown and get like 1.5 seconds, but like, you know, what the hell's 1.5 when it's like a 60-second cooldown? Now let's go to this one, I suppose.